Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. So we are into July finally. So it's the week of June 26th through July 2nd. And the topic of today's video is going to be all of the clattering around you hear in the background probably of this voiceover. Originally, it's not like we planned on getting a kitten this exact week, but we went to the animal shelter and we're like, let's just start the search for a kitten to accompany our current cat. And lo and behold, I mean, guess what? It's July. They had kittens out the wall. So we brought home a kitten this week. So, yeah, July 1st, we brought home Clover. That was her name at the shelter. Our first cat, we didn't keep the rescue's name for her. It just didn't fit, we thought. But then with this kitten, Clover just seems to fit her personality and her little face. And she's so cute and she's so hyper right now. So if you hear scuffling in the background, she is wearing herself out, running around the room. This kit is called Cat Mom. It is from Apple Blossom Prints. And I think I got the mini kit version because I wasn't planning to. I guess I could have used it a second time. I don't know. For some reason, with shops other than Cinderella paper, I just buy the mini kit version. I don't exactly know why I do that. I have a lot of full boxes left over, especially because I bought the fashion add-on for this tall box. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those leftover full boxes, but that's a problem for another time. I was trying to remember how I did my tall box and extenders the week prior. So yeah, we had been talking probably since last year about getting a second cat just because, well, first of all, I would like to have as many cats as I can. 2 is definitely my limit. Well, and it's our apartment's limit too. But also mentally, it's just that's the amount of beings I can handle in my house. We've been talking about it since last year, but since we were planning our wedding and planning to go on a honeymoon and all of that, we kind of put it off until we were done with all of that hoopla so that we could really focus on doing a proper introduction, because we do already have an adult cat and she's quite shy and nervous, and it is now the 24th that I'm recording this voiceover, so we've had the kitten for 23 whole days. Our cat is warming up to her. She's still a little suspicious of her. She's like, I don't trust this girl. But we're doing a lot better than we were doing day one. We'll talk about that towards the end of this Plan With Me video. The first meeting was tense, but we have done a lot of work to kind of calm things down and introduce them properly. And I think it's working. They're still not friends necessarily. They're definitely roommates, but we will figure it all out, won't we, honey? She's not looking at me right now. She is chasing her own tail. So yeah, still working on the introduction to the adult cat. We still have them. They still mostly live in separate rooms. But yeah, it's a good thing that I am off work this month, because managing both of these cats and how frequently the kitten has to be fed because she's a growing girl, and navigating, the introduction between the 2 cats, a lot of that has, not, my husband's been very helpful, don't get me wrong, but he has to work right now, obviously. So a lot of it has fallen to me and I'm totally fine with that. It's just a bit mentally exhausting sometimes. But well worth it, because both of my cats are adorable and I want them both to be very happy. So I did an extender on Saturday because I wanted to leave as much space as possible to mark all of the things relating to Clover's adoption. And then I totally forgot to use the other cute cat box on the inside of that flap. So you will see me cram in another full box into the sidebar, because it's this adorable gray tabby cat that I just had to include. But I'm going in with the glitter headers now. I don't normally like lavender, but I loved the art with this kit. I mean, the cat with the little teddy bear and the kittens on the bottom of Friday and the cat on Wednesday. And the t-shirt that says all my clothes are covered in cat hair. This was just really great art. I don't know who did this art. Was it Clip Art Kits? If you happen to know, let me know. Also, let me know if there's anybody using, I've heard things about AI art in the planner community, and I have my suspicions of what it looks like, But if you can let me know what that looks like and how I can tell, that'd be great, because I don't personally want to be buying AI generated art when there are plenty of great planner clip art artists out there creating things. So yes, there is the cute gray kitten that I'm gonna put into the sidebar, because originally I had wanted to use this somewhere in the week and then I forgot to use it, so I'm like, it needs to go in here. And then I'm just filling out the rest of my sidebar. I have a dinners, or I'm gonna use that weekly checklist for dinners, and then put a glitter header down because I had some extras, and then I will put down a habit tracker for flossing. And it's gonna have to go over the tall box just a little bit, but that is totally fine. It doesn't change the design that much anyway. And then we can go ahead and get into the day by day. So, Monday, I think that's what we're going right now. Monday, I was finally able to sleep through the night, or I woke up and I just felt like I had actually slept, because if you remember from the week prior's plan with me, I just did not sleep. Most of the weekend that we were away, the hotel was cute and it was nice that it was in a quiet neighborhood, but it was almost too quiet and I was just alone with my thoughts too much. So coming home to sleep in my own bed with my cat, in my controlled environment, I finally was able to sleep. So I have Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. taking a nap, even though obviously I slept through the night, but that is the sticker that I had to use for that. Then Mondays have been my laundry day. It's been really nice over the summer to kind of establish more of a routine with laundry, so I've done that. So I have, I'm not even going to say where those stickers are from because I think both shops are closed. Then I played with my cat Evie, so I have Molly Loves Chasing Her Mouse from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., and then a Play with Evie custom script from Planet Hannah in silver that I decided to cut up so it would fit in the box better. I used silver, but also a lot of hollow and sparkly hollow, or pixie hollow, whatever you want to call it, this week, because I just thought it went well with the teal and the purple and all of that. And then I filmed a plan with me, so I'm going to pull in a planner sticker from Fox and Cactus. There's someone who I haven't placed an order with in a really long time, Fox and Cactus. I think it's just like, I don't know. I just realized I don't really see her on my social media feed anymore. Why is that? Yeah, you know, algorithms get weird too sometimes, so even if she is posting, maybe I'm just not seeing it. Anyway, that planner stickers from Fox and Cactus, and then I'm gonna mark just relaxing, some me time with a Molly sleeping on her laptop from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then rounded out the night by catching up on tasting history videos on YouTube. That's another thing I need to do, is I don't think I've watched Max Miller's videos in a while, so I probably have a fair few that I can watch all at once. Treat it kind of like a TV show. I don't really watch a lot of TV shows, and I definitely don't watch a lot of reality TV, and then I feel weird like explaining all the stuff I watch on YouTube. But I was talking about it with my husband, and I'm like, that's basically my reality TV, is YouTube. Like, I don't watch all the shows that are really popular. If you do, totally, I don't care. It's fine. It's just not my thing. But yeah, all the strange people I watch on YouTube, they're not that strange. That's my reality television, I guess. A lot of YouTube is like structured the same way as television is now and run by big production companies too. So it's the same thing. The difference is it's free. Tuesday, I marked that my husband had to go work at the office. So I used I think it's either a Shattered Hollow or a Pixie Hollow. I think it's Shattered Hollow from Planet Hannah, a card icon. And then I think the weather was still pretty moderate this week, not too hot, not too cold. So I decided to go on a walk. It's probably the last walk I've gone on locally. I would like to get back into that, but it's been really hot lately. It's been like 95 the last couple weeks, which is a little too hot. I don't get up super early, so if I got up earlier, I could probably go for walks. But I'm on break right now, so I'm not really interested in that. And then I was editing my dress unboxing, my wedding dress unboxing from Azazi, so I just have a laptop icon from Bella Planella to mark that. And then I was filming a sticker haul and my July kit lineup, so I'm going to pull in a camera sticker that I got from Cinderella Paper. And then I was having some stomach issues this day. I don't really know why. I think maybe it was just like remnants of anxiety, or maybe it was just because it was getting warm finally. So I have a Molly has nausea sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I unpacked all my stuff from the weekend prior when we were out of town. So I have a luggage icon from Cinderella Paper. And then we decided to watch Futurama on Hulu this evening because we were just talking about it. And like, I'm trying to exhaust the other streaming services that we've got available before I eventually cave in and subscribe to Netflix again. Because Great British Bake Off's going to come back. The Crown's going to come back. But I'm trying to like watch other stuff because we have Disney Plus on our own, and I feel like we don't really use it that much. It's my husband's though, so that's his thing. And then we have Hulu. He also is the one who watches that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of TV. So anyway, we were just watching a few episodes of Futurama because it was like, well, that's one thing I know I've liked in the past, so let's try watching it. We have not watched it since, but it was funny to see how the show actually started because I don't think I've seen the original episode of that show for a long time, and I forgot that like the whole premise is like he was living 99 into 2000 and then all this happened. So that's funny. Y2K stressed me out. I was 7 and everyone was acting like the world was going to end. And I'm like, I'm 7 years old. I'm stressed out about this. Anyone else remember that? If you were like relatively young when all that went down? Anyway. And then nothing happened and it was really anticlimactic. That was funny. This went to a certain place, this voiceover. Wednesday, I marked with a star icon from Plan a Hannah that my husband worked at the office again, and then I voiced over that Plan With Me video that I think I filmed a couple days before. So I have a Molly like headphones sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I had a phone call this day that I had to take care of, and then I filmed my July monthly Plan With Me. So I have another planner icon from Fox and Cactus. And then I was doing a mindfulness webinar. So for the webinars I've been doing for my mental health, I've been using these meditate icons because I think I got them as a freebie from Cinderella Paper. And probably part of my problem in life is that I don't meditate enough. So I'm just using them for these webinars because it's not really like meditation, but like it's meditation adjacent, if you will. So just thought I'd use the stickers that way. And then at the end of the day, I was rewatching Eat the Menu, or maybe there was a new one on, I'm not sure. But I have a TV icon from Plan a Hannah for that. And then I was just sad and feeling like insecure and blah this evening. So I have a Molly's depressed sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I wasn't depressed. It was just like, I don't know, just wasn't feeling great inside my head. It's great. Thursday, moving on. I marked with a Molly gets vaccinated sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. that I tested myself for COVID because it had been like 5 days since we'd been at a big event. Tested negative, so that's cool. And then I worked out, so I have a workout icon from Oh Hello. And I searched for jobs. If I haven't explained this before, my job can be a little bit more consistent now, but I am a temporary part-time lecturer at a university. That's very common nowadays, by the way. It's not great. I'm not gonna lie, because the job security is not great, and then it's also just not good for students. So when like the job security is so tenuous, because classes can get canceled really easily, classes can get reassigned to different professors really easily, like it's not a great system, but it's the system that we're in. So anyway, that's why I look for work during the summer, is just in case like I suddenly get my classes canceled, like I have other things to follow up on. I hope that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure my employer knows that I'm doing that because it's just kind of the reality of the situation. But anyway, I have a desktop icon in Shattered Hollow from Plan a Hannah to mark that. And then I had to email my pension system. That reminds me, I need to follow up on that because I'm so unclear about what's going on with my retirement account. So I had to email them. And then I was editing videos for YouTube for the next week. So I have another laptop icon from Bella Planella. And then I did a little bit of reading. I was reading that book of poems I talked about maybe a week or two ago called Black Nature. It's an anthology of Black nature poetry. So I have a read script from Plan a Hannah for that. And then this was the day that the John Mulaney Hot Ones episode came out, and I was really excited about that. So I used a movie marquee from the kit to mark that, and it did not disappoint. love John Mulaney and I love the Hot Ones format. And you put those two together and it's like, whoa, that's cool. Friday, I was following up on that retirement account thingamabob. I feel like everything's confusing on purpose when it comes to money. Is it just me? I was also researching getting my wedding dress cleaned. You're like, Jessica, you got married like a while ago. Why is your wedding dress still not cleaned? I don't know what to do with it. I'm like, do I just want to get it cleaned? Do I want to get it preserved? Getting it preserved kind of scares me because then it's like, well, what if I want to like wear it? Sorry, my laundry's done. If I want to wear it sooner than like 100 years from now, I don't know. I'm just really indecisive about it. But I was trying to research that. I'm getting like no answers. And when I contact people for quotes, they're like, you need to bring it in. And I'm like, you're like 40 minutes away from me. I am not driving over there just to figure out how much you charge. So if you're not going to tell me, this kitten just, I don't even know what she just did. You're going to get stuck, honey. She's playing in the box that we brought her home in. Anyway, I get annoyed when people won't just tell me what they charge on average for stuff. It's like, come on, you know how much it costs. You just don't want to tell me because you want me to drive all the way over there and feel like I have no choice but to go with you because I'm already there. You feel me? Then I trimmed my hair, and I think this was the first time I trimmed my hair since we got married because after we got married, I just didn't follow up on it anymore. But I decided to trim it because I was noticing some split ends. So I have a haircut icon from Carly Plans, and then we went out on a date night. So I have a dinner time icon from Planet Hannah, and we came home and watched a bunch of Game Grumps episodes on YouTube. Saturday was the big day. So we paid rent and my credit card. So I have a piggy bank icon for that. And then we went over to Orange County Animal Care, which is what the county animal shelter is called here. It's down in Tustin. So I have Molly playing with kitties for that. I marked that first, and then I marked that we went to Chipotle for lunch. That sticker is from the sticker party because I guess they're still operating on an appointment system. Not entirely sure why, but whatever, that's their business. So we had to make an appointment for like an hour and a half from when we showed up and then go to lunch and then come back. So that's what we did. We went to the animal shelter. We went to go get lunch at Chipotle, and then we had our appointment and got to go back into the kennels and meet everybody. So we looked in a lot of different cages. We were looking for a solitary kitten because we didn't really want to break up a litter because we were only going to be able to take home one cat, obviously, because we already have one cat. And so we figured we would start with the ones who were by themselves. And there were only 2 kittens that were by themselves. There was Clover, and then there was one other kitten who was like jumping off the walls and was a boy. And he was cute. If we didn't have a cat already, I feel like he would have been great. But Clover was just sleeping on her little blanket, all calm. It was afternoon, so everyone had kind of simmered down for the afternoon. And I'm like, oh no, it's the Torby. So we had like browsed a couple of rooms of kennels, and the worker asked if we wanted to meet anybody closer. Actually, I asked her. It was weird. They were very hands-off there. It was a little strange to me as a former shelter volunteer because we were very hands-on as volunteers. But anyway, I was like, well, can we go see that Torby, the tabby calico? And we kind of did a cage side visit with her. And she was just like rubbing on my hands and being very sweet and not trying to like jump out of the cage. And she seemed pretty calm for a kitten. So we adopted her. So I have Molly in a box from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. to mark adopting her. We packaged her all up and brought her home. And there are very large gaps under the doors in our apartment, unfortunately. So we came in with the box. Like our cat couldn't see the kitten at all, but like our cat was kind of looking at us in our main bedroom, like, what are you doing? And so then we took the kitten into our office, our second bedroom, and Evie, our adult cat, kind of forced her paws and face underneath the door and was meowing in a very upset tone. She was very upset. The only thing I can think that she reminded me of was Bowser for some reason. She just looked like Bowser because I was just seeing her front paws and her mouth, and that was it under the door. So we had to come up with like a whole barrier system for the door because there's just such a big gap under the door. So Evie was pretty upset. She was like, what are you doing? You've betrayed me. So I have Molly in a dumpster fire from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for that. Like I said, it's going a lot better now. But that first encounter was a bit upsetting for everybody involved. I don't think the kitten cared at all, but we cared. And then I was in the office with the kitten, and my husband was managing our cat, so I just marked that I bonded some with Clover with a Molly holding a heart. And then later in the day, we switched, and I went and played with Evie and spent time with her, so just trying to spend an equal amount of time with both cats. And then my husband bought us ice cream this night, so I have an ice cream sticker from Carly Plans to mark that, just to kind of celebrate. And then I switched back to hanging out in the office, and I was pulling stickers for Plan With Me while cuddling the kitten, while cuddling Clover. So I just marked that with a sticker sheet icon and wrote in cuddle Clover instead of both things that I was doing at the same time. Sunday, I marked that we had a much chiller morning than we did the afternoon before, so I marked that with like a cappuccino Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I just marked that I hung out with Evie with Abe and Eva Creations Calico sticker. I want to get a bunch more of their cat stickers now. And then I played with Clover, so I have a Molly holding a taco because at the time the only toy we had for her that was clean was a taco toy, a fish taco toy, so that's what I'm marking playing time with her for. And then my husband got me roses this weekend. He got pink roses. He wanted to get flowers to kind of thank me for being a cat mom. And I'm like, thank you. That's very sweet. You don't need to thank me for that. I feel like I'm the one who instigated getting this kitten. But anyway, I marked that with Molly Loves Getting Flowers from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I have an Oh Hello TARDIS cat sticker to mark that we started talking about our New Zealand trip. More on that next week. And then we watched Game Grumps on YouTube, so a TV icon from Planet Hannah. So that is the adoption week. A little bit of a rough go right now. These 2 days, July 1st and 2nd, were difficult. Just getting Evie on board, at least just a little bit, with having a new kitten. And then also just adjusting to having the kitten as well, because she's a kitten and she needs a lot of attention and a lot of feeding and all of that. So I put in a bunch of foil hollow stickers. So that is that. I just wanted to add a little bit of sparkle and shine to this. And then here is Miss Kitten. You might have seen her if you follow this channel in a previous video. Obviously, this is like a few weeks later, so she's already so much bigger than the day that we brought her home, but isn't she so cute? Didn't mean to get a second Torby, but here we are. It just happened that way. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!